Hello, Facebook NCW group. It's Miss Lola. I've been at the gym today and I am about to show part, I'm going to say 3, I think. We're going to sew today. We're going to start with our zipper inside double zipper pocket is what we're doing. This is for the beginners of people who are having such a hard time starting. So what I did so far was I cut my zipper just a little larger than 6 inches, just in case I error. So we're going to be doing our zipper tabs. We're going to be sewing our zipper tabs on. So we get that prepared. So go ahead and get your zipper tabs. Change your presser foot to your zipper foot. And you're going to put one on right sides up, and then you're going to sandwich your zipper. That's what you're going to do. So we should already know that. So I'm going to go ahead and sew about a 1/4 inch across. And we can do the assembly line. We do that one and we can do this one. We can do both of them at the same time, guys. Let's see. Okay. I wanted to go live, but for some reason said something about, I don't know what this thing is doing, YouTube or whatever. Okay, so I'm going to continue to record while I sew. We're going to do the other side the same way, guys. Make sure you continue to practice social distancing, social distance, because we don't want anybody to just, we don't want you to get sick, not with that COVID. That stuff is harmful and dangerous no matter what, especially if you got some different ailments like, asthma and different things that deplete your immune system, arthritis, just different things, diabetes, heart problems. Just be extra careful, guys, when you're going around folks. You don't want to get sick. We got to take care of ourselves. So I'm doing the same thing on the other side. Just sewing my zipper, just opening it a little bit, okay? Just putting these tabs, sandwiching these tabs between the zipper teeth, or the zipper tape, however you want to say it. I don't know what my neighbors are out there doing. Making a lot of noise. Anyway, let's continue to sew, because I got the windows up. It's going to be almost 90 degrees here in Norfolk, Virginia. I'm back home at the East Coast. I spent 18 years away, and I'm back home. Going on 2 years now. So so now we need to top stitch. That's what we need to do now. So we're going to top stitch this zipper. Just top stitch. I like to do things, if I can, do it in assembly line. That's how I work on when I do my quilts, if I can. Assembly line. You're going to be cutting this down anyway. It's not going to be, you're not going to be needing all this zipper fabric. It's going to be cut down. Let's do the other side just like we just did that side. Just finger press it. See? Sorry about my nails, guys. I've been working on t-shirts last night. Getting some things ready for Mother's Day. Briefs. Decorative briefs that you can use on your door from now up until autumn. I did the ladybug. I'm going to be doing a ladybug. I did a sunflower with the bee. I did a bee wreath with the clothespin. So you got to paint those things individually and then put polka dots on it. And so I did that this morning before I went to the gym. Yep, I had gym duties today, guys. I really enjoyed myself. Although my knees were hurting. And now what I'm about to do right now, I'm going to be cutting down. We're going to trim it down just a little. See how I'm trimming it close to the zipper tape? That's what you want. See? You want it to look like that. I'm going to do the other side. And make sure when you remeasure that it's right at 6 inches. I mean, not 6, I'm sorry, 8. With the zipper tabs on it, it should be measuring 8. So before I cut that, I'm just trimming the sides. Then I'll cut it down to 8 inches. Your total measurements for your zipper will be 8 inches. Okay, so it looks like this right now, guys. See? But we're going to make sure it measures. I got a little thing right here on my Dream Machine. So if I cut, it should measure at 8. So I can cut about a half an inch away. Cut it down. About a half an inch. This should work. This should be 8. Precisely 8. See? So this is how you get your, let me cut this other one. This is how you get your zipper prepared for your inside zipper pockets. And I'm doing 2. I like the 2. I did not do a back pocket. I don't think I want to show that right now, since we're just getting prepared to start doing our first. So let me trim this side down also. All I'm doing is trimming my zipper down. You can just use scissors. I guess some people may use their rotary cutter, mat, and rotary to trim it down, but you can just cut it down with your scissors. Let me see, I think I can do the same thing. About a little over half an inch on each side should take care of that. I think that'll work. Yep, it might. Okay, let me take, it doesn't matter. Okay, I'm going to keep that just like that. If it's off a little bit, it doesn't matter, as long as it doesn't measure less. So I'm going to put these down, and we start with our lining. So this is your zipper pocket lining, and that's your first zipper. We're going to line it up just like that. Okay, then we're going to take our back piece. Should cut 2 of those. Well, cut the one. Cut 2 at 8 by 7.5, and then cut the second one in half. But this is the half piece I'm using right here. So you're going to place it on top, and I do pin. I pin this part, guys. I'm not taking no chances. I do pin this. You can do the back part, or you can do the whole piece in this method I'm showing you right now. It doesn't matter, because eventually you're going to get that up there anyway. So let me continue to pin. I am so relaxed. I had to wait a moment because my tablet, while I was painting my clothespins this morning, I was looking at a movie before the gym. So that's what I do. And so my charge was down like half. So I said I better go ahead and charge it. Because if you know Miss Lola, she's long-winded. Meaning, yes, I do talk. I talk. Okay. So we're gonna, and you, if you want to, you can backstitch there. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Okay, just, you're gonna do about a 1/4 inch. Make sure when you come to that zipper tab area that you stop and lift it up and back up your zipper. You gotta go under here and move your zipper. You have to move that zipper. And then you just continue to keep on going. You just continue. This is so therapeutic, guys, to sit at the machine and sew. It's work, but I mean, it's work that I love to do. And these right here, you're gonna see these sticking out right here, the little. You're gonna cut those, okay? So this is what it looks like, guys. When you open it, this is what you got. This is gonna be the back part, and this is your lining. Right now, you can finger press it. We will steam it really good after we get the other one done. Okay. So now we want another piece of lining. Got to put another lining down. We're going to put this on top. Make sure your sides line up really good. Yeah. Okay. So then we're gonna, that's the lining. And you can get your large piece if you want to get your large piece out. We're gonna make sure you turn it the way that it's supposed to be turned. You'll know because one end is 8 and one is 7 1/4. I mean 7 1/2, not 1/4. So we're gonna pin again. You want to pin this because you want to make sure all this stays together. I hope everybody's having a good Thursday. If not, I hope it'll get better for you. I'm going to move this zipper over a little bit. Halfway, yeah. Okay, so I can pin. You want to be able to pin on a flat surface there. That zipper is pulls right there in the middle. We're going to move it again, but we're going to go ahead and see, this is the line, and see, this is the way it should be looking. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and sew this side. So the other portion of the first zipper, we're still on the first zipper, guys. So stay with me. Okay, keep it down and raise your press the foot and pull your zipper over, and then continue to proceed as usual. I didn't clip anything yet. I'll clip it in a few because I gotta clip this here anyway, so that I fall right into that. I'm using my brother's Dream Machine. It's a embroider, sew, it quilts, does a whole lot of things. I purchased this in 2015. I was still working at Macy's. It blew my mind that I had a machine valued at 12 grand in the back of my CRV. I was driving a CRV. So this is what it's going to look like when you open it up. That's what you want it to look like. We're not going to take it to the iron right now. We're going to do the other side. Okay? See? So that's what it looks like. So cute. I love this fabric. I don't have any more. I got enough. Well, I already got the face mask made for it. So we're going to do the other side just like somewhat similar. Let me see. Yeah, I better do. Okay, so I'm going to set this aside because this will come up in a few minutes. We're going to take a lining piece, and I think I'm going to turn it this way. I got to make sure now it's up to you to check and make sure you're doing your zipper on the same side, or you want it to do opposite. It's up to you guys. So I don't know what's going on outside. Oh, it's the garbage man, garbage day. So we're going to pin again. Yeah, we're going to pin again. Yeah, let's do this. Pin again. She might have did it up here when she did that. So if I pan this way, this is going to be in the back. This is going to be like that. Let me see if this is going the same way. It is. I got it going. Okay. Ooh, Jesus, thank you. Lord, normally I had to change it. I did it right that time. Okay. So let me do this area here. Let's sew it down. We're we're still on the lining area of your double zipper pocket. Move that zipper tab and just make sure everything lines up, guys. We don't want any wonky zippers. Let me see. Mine is about to be wonky. That's what I'm talking about myself. Okay, let's keep going. Sometimes we gotta adjust things. Take the things out and do the adjust. That's okay. Life is an adjustment. We have to adjust to different situations and circumstances in life. That's just the way it is. Okay, so I got that. See? We're going to finger press this down, and I'm going to sew this to the other part. I think I did this right. I was thinking we can finish sewing today, but I may have to make this sewing video in 2 parts. I had so much I had to do on yesterday, I didn't get a chance to do the video. So now, yeah, that's going to work out just fine, okay. So now I want to do this way, right? Yep, that way. Okay, super. And then put your line. Oh, you know what I was supposed to have been doing? Because I'm out of this, I was supposed to have been sewing this to this and make me a 8x4 piece. Hold on, guys. Let me do that. I forgot I was supposed to be doing that. I ran out of this fabric, you know? We have to make do, and I'm from that generation where you make do what you have. Plain and simple. I gotta sew this little piece so I can have an 8x4. I got the 8 side. The 4-inch side was off a little bit, so I'll cut this down or just leave it be. It's going to be caught in the seam. I had to make this piece. This is going to be at the bottom anyway. So, put that this way. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Awesome, it didn't move anywhere. Yay. See, so we have to make do. We have to make do things, guys. I'm like, make do what you have and make it work. That's what I'm doing. Nobody's going to see this part at all. It will be hidden in the seams. I got to open this zipper too. Let's see. Before I stitch. I'm so glad it worked out that I got it on both sides. Normally I have to move it around. So when I do that, this will be on this side. Yep. And we're going to, wait a minute. Yeah, that'll be there. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Ooh, scared myself. Okay. Let's get this sewn here. I've been to my storage. I had to get some fabric because I had 2 orders for some wallets, actually. I have 2 orders I have to work on. Oops. Slow it down. I didn't mean to. I deal with arthritis in my knees, so I didn't mean to do that either. Put that back down. I meant to do just that. Lift up my presser foot and move my zipper because I don't want to damage my needle and then go back down. I need to back up because I did. I cut my thread accidentally. Okay. Now, go back to our sewing. Make sure your zipper's okay, that it ain't wonky. That's a word, new word, wonky. No walking zippers. Most of the time, guys, I'm a happy-go-lucky person, so I love positive vibes. Sorry about all this light also. Okay, so I think we're okay. That came out pretty good. Everything came out pretty good. And what I need to do now, I'm going to go to my iron. I'm just going to press. I will cut the extra off this end. I already did it on that other end. That end, guys, and this end. And see that part I sewed? I'm going to just press that down. It's going to be caught up in the seam, like I said. See? You won't even, nobody's going to ever see that. I just needed to put that extra piece because I don't have any more of this teal fabric. It is so pretty. I don't know where I got it from. Probably Joann's. Or I might have got it from Walmart. I've gotten fabric from Walmart too. And my zippers are going both the same direction. So give me a moment. Let me get my iron heated up. And I'm going to cut these off meanwhile. And let me press this down really good because we need to top stitch next. You're going to top stitch around your zippers. Both of them. Hold on. All I'm doing is pressing down. I don't think I need to show anybody how to press. Just press, press, press with a lot of steam. This is cute. I like this fabric. I was about to say, hopefully won't keep it. I already got one that I use all the time. And I love it. I got my special one. So let me go ahead and steam this really good. Y'all hear my steam? You want to steam it real good, the front and the back. So if you have to sew a piece of fabric to make a certain amount, a certain size, you can do it. See what I did? I sure did. I suppose been doing that ahead of time. I didn't want you guys to really see that, but you know what? You need to see stuff. Some things, that is. Yep. I just added a strip of fabric to make the 4-inch side is all I did. Okay. So guys, this is what your inside zipper pocket should be looking like now. I still got my workout clothes on, excuse me. Let me take my mask off my face. I had a matching face mask with my headband. I made those. I don't know. Oh my God, I probably sold about $500 worth of those different sets. They're only $25. So you get your headband, you get a pleated face mask, or you can get just a regular size. See, plenty of room. Look, these are very popular too with my customers. Anyway, this is what your zipper pocket should be looking like. See, press it really well, and now we're going to top stitch. Okay. We're going to top stitch our zipper. Let me turn this back around. Okay, we want to top stitch now. I'm going to keep my zipper foot on. Make sure your everything's flat in the back underneath your line. I'm going to keep my zipper foot on. Let's start about right there. And all we got to do slowly, or take your time, just take your time, and we're top stitching now. It looks so neat when we have a top stitch on our zippers, pockets. It really does. So that's what we're doing. And you're going to get up here. One more. You're going to stop and you're going to pivot and turn. And just make sure you got your lining area. Ooh, hold on. Little thickness, lining area. straighten out underneath, okay? Yeah, still intact. And we're just sewing. I'm gonna open this just a little bit. Just a little. Coming up to the area where we need to stop and pivot. Turn. Stop, pivot. Your needle will be in a down position. I love when I stop my machine that my needle goes in a down position. I don't know, I think I did that. There's a way you can do it. Yeah, it's got a button on this Dream Machine where you can do it. You can do the down position or the up position. And I'm going to take a few back stitches there. Okay. Cutting that thread. That's cute, the top stitch. And then underneath it, came out pretty good. I'm not going to be nosy because I'm trying to sew. I don't know what they're doing out there. Anyway, so you got to be careful that your lining piece don't fold back. This did a little bit. So we're going to do the same thing on this side. Second zipper pocket. Make sure everything is straight underneath your lining. That your lining is flat. And just go ahead and proceed to top stitch. I think you want to keep your zipper foot on for this part anyway, guys. Stop and pivot and then turn. Stop, pivot, turn. Turning your fabric. Check and make sure everything's still straight. And, oops, and go ahead and sew. I'm just top stitching right now. We're about to sew this unit together in a few and it'll be done. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys, and when you do that, every time I upload a video, you'll get notification on it where you can view some of the tips and tricks that Miss Lola used in just my everyday sewing. So, the place I work out there, Salvation Army, right there at the corner, there are some of the ladies that want me to teach them how to sew. So I gotta take the time and email the director, and we're gonna talk about me possibly doing some sewing lessons up there at Salvation Army. So now it's been top stitched, guys. See, top stitching. Let me see right there. Right there, top stitch that one and that one. Like I said, I apologize about the light. So now what you want to do now, take this back piece and fold that, because you're going to take both of your linings. Look, this is the way it's going to look. You can open your zipper all the way, because you're going to pull your, once you sew it together, we're going to pull this unit on, we're going to pull it through the zipper. So then you want to fold this, see, it easily folds to the lining area. That's what you want. That's exactly what you want. My neighbors had some furniture out there, so that's what the noise is. They're taking away some furniture, a bed mattress and stuff. So anyway, you do want to pin. Again, you fold this towards your lining area. That's how you do it. And you pin. Let me do it this right here. Okay. And another pin. And you're just going to go down these two sides. You're going to, when you stitch the lining versus the outside piece of your 2 zipper pockets, you're going to stitch just a 1/4 inch on this area here, but you're going to come out like this about 3/8. You're going to come out a little further when you're doing your lining, then you're going to go in a little bit, because what we need to do is make sure we clip some of this thickness right around where the zipper tabs and all meet. We need to clip some of that. Again, I'm going to fold this, see, and grab your lining piece. See, fold that up or down. Grab your lining pieces. This is where I had added that extra fabric. See, the reason why I need it, because I didn't have enough. Anyway, we're going to turn, you know, push this down towards your lining. Right there. It's a little off here. I'm a little off right there, but I don't worry about that because you're going to sew a lot of this anyway. When I say sew a lot, I mean your stitch is going to be way over this way, so you're going to gradually go in. I'm not worried about that not being even. That's not even a problem. So again, we're going to pin, and sometimes you'll run into that. We're only human. Okay, so we're going to pin our lining. Pin that lining. We're going to go on the other side. This is the last part. Then we'll start sewing. Fold that down. Make sure it meets. And so see the inside pockets, your credit card slots, those are different components to add up to making your necessary wallet clutch complete. So you got certain things, then you got your tag, your flap. Get that done piece by piece, okay? Some changes press a foot now, and I don't need that to just my regular foot. Not the 1/4 inch foot, but just the regular one with the one hole. And then I do have one that's the press a foot. Let's see. Oh, I got 2 zipper foots here. I was looking for that regular one. It's how do I explain it? It's an open area. It's wider than just that little area here. But anyway, we're going to go over about 3/8, and we're going to start sewing, guys. You can back up if you want to backstitch. Just do your 3/8. And then as you get closer to this, you only want this to be a 1/4 inch. You can backstitch here too if you want to. I normally do, just because it's a zipper area and that tab. I do. And then we're going to 1/4 inch all the way down until we get to the other lining area. It's springtime. I've been out. I sound like I swallowed a frog. That's what happens. My allergies flare up when I step outside a lot. Okay, we're going to get over. We're going to ease over now, like we should. But we're going to, let's backstitch here. The zipper tab area. I do. And then we're going to, let's slide it over a little bit, because we're going to end up pressing. You'll see what I'm saying. Let me finish this first. I don't want to throw too much your way. Okay, let's do the other side. Same thing about 3/8. Let me thread this here. Now in my brother machine, automatically the threader does work. Some machines like that one I got from Amazon, it's a Brothers. I end up threading it myself. It's got one of those automatic things, but it doesn't work right. So 3/8, we're merging into where we're going to do a 1/4. But we're going to backstitch. I'm going to backstitch over that thickness, because we're going to be clipping into that. And then we're going to a 1/4. This is going to be hidden in the seam. You won't see any of this. It doesn't matter. This is part of the back part. A lot of this the lines. You won't see any of this when you finish making your necessarily clutch wallet or NCW. Go ahead and backstitch. Come out some. Okay, and come out a little. We're going to backstitch. Okay. Now what we're going to do next, before we turn, we need to clip some of this down. And then once you clip it down, you're going to turn this here and you're going to press. You're going to press, because it works, you're going to press your lining inwards like that on all sides. Let me get this, let me clip my ends and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Clip those 4 corners. Clip some of that thickness away. See? All I'm doing is clipping some of, let's see, right here. I clip some of that thickness away, and then you're going to take this to the ironing board and press this, all 4 corners. Oops. Excuse me, guys. Uh-oh. This thing don't want to stay up. I'm still recording. Okay. Alrighty. Gotta tuck it in because I'm sitting down. I don't want to show my extras. We all got those little extras. Okay. So we're going to cut into this. These scissors are super dull. That's what I didn't want y'all to see. But I got some that works. But anyway. Okay. Cut into that. I'm glad I didn't cut into the lining. That was close. See, we're going to cut into that. You don't have to trim it that close. And then we're going to turn this. And this is the part we're going to press. See? Okay? We're going to press these in before we turn inside out. Again, let's go at an angle and then like a scooped clip. I guess that's a word. Anyway, okay. See, go down and then go cut and then, whoops, go around like that. See the way that is? And then we're going to press this part where we stitch. One more and I'll get up and press. Okay. I shall return. Let me press and I'll show you guys, okay? And you are going to press, you're going to have to press, once you turn inside out, you're going to have to hit it with the iron. So I did the whole inside 2 pockets with you guys. Okay? So when I said press, see I said press inwards, that's what you're going to do. See? You're pressing these. And you're going to press all 4 sides. See? Right there. Okay? Now we're ready to turn it inside out. We're going to turn this baby inside out. And you're going to poke in those corners where the tab's at. Zipper tab, see? How neat is that? How neat is that? That's a small part of the zipper tab, but it's no big deal because that's going to be caught when I put the rivets on the side. That's one side. Make sure your lining is down. Do the same thing here. Poke out those tabs. See? Poke out that zipper tab there as best you can. Pull your lining down. See, it makes it easy when you press it because I can feel where I press. See, when you're pressing, press those little corners in your lining. It don't all bulk up in those little corners there. So we're gonna get ready now. Hey, guess what? Look, we did our zipper pocket. Look, all I'm gonna do is take it to the iron and press it, guys, down. Okay, be right back. Put plenty of steam on it. Make sure your pocket lining, the inside lining, is down. Put that steam on it, guys. Steam this baby. The back side and the front side. So once you steam it, it's flat, see? So this right here is gonna, this area here is gonna get caught up in the seam of the wallet. You won't even see any of this. So your 2 zipper pocket area, open it up, look, lining. This baby is ready. See? It's ready. So we'll set that apart. We'll set it apart, set it aside. Okay? We're going to set that aside. Now, let's see here. This is your checkbook, credit card slots. I've already did mine earlier with the slots. Read your instructions for that and then make sure you cut it down. On this side, it should be 4.5. This, of course, is going to be 8 inches. And you're going to have your slits ready. So what I'm going to do now is just top stitch. We're going to top stitch here, top stitch there, and then we're going to fold it and find the middle and stitch downwards. We're going to do it on both. So that being said here, let me turn that here. All I'm doing is top stitching. And when you top stitch, you're going to move that other part aside. So all we're doing here is just top stitching, guys. Top stitching your credit card slots. I don't know why I say checkbook. I do it all the time. You know, the credit card slots. That's what we're doing now. We're going to do the credit card slot. And then we're going to, it may be a part 4. This might be part 4. I'm going to do an assembly line sewing. Got this one. Let's do this one. See? You can just butt it up. Let me move that out of the way so y'all can see. All I'm doing is top stitching your credit card slots. That's all I'm doing right now at this point. Okay? Pull that other one back and we're going to top stitch the second one. And do it as close as you can without going off the edge. I've gone off the edge a couple times. Here and there. Not paying attention. I'll have a movie on sewing and then realize, uh-oh, I need to pay attention. Okay. Let's do this the same way we did the first one. Let me move this aside here. Since I got the camera looking at me. Okay, we got one more. I went food shopping yesterday and I stopped at Five Below and found these comfortable workout pants that I'm wearing and a sports bra. I started wearing sports bras now. Very comfortable when you're working out. I think I should have got a smaller size for the pants. I didn't realize I toned down a little bit smaller in my hip area than I have. So, but that's okay. It's all good. It's all comfortable. When you get over 50, most women, we want to be comfortable, don't we, girls? So, see, when you top stitch, see how neat. Now we're going to find a middle in both of these before I sew them all together. We're going to sew them together in a few minutes. Find your middle and just put an indent mark in it because you're going to sew down. I'm going to find my middle in this one because I'm doing everything, chain stitching is what I'm doing. I'm not worrying about these little threads. I'll clip them in a second. Okay, so we're going to chain. We're going to sew in the middle of your credit card slot. Now here, you're going to back up because they said with the wear and tear we put on our watch, the credit card slipping in and out, we want a little bit of stability right in those areas. So some of us the back stitch I do, just because. Okay. Let's do the other one. That's another way to make sure your stitch is about the same. I got this upside down on the other side. It doesn't matter. Yep. Actually, this is better than the other way because you don't have to worry about one of the credit card slots coming up. Just back stitch. Alrighty, guys. Super. Oops. You push buttons on this machine, then when I sew with another machine, I'll hit the machine like I need to push buttons. Oh my God. Each machine is different. Let me just clip these little threads out the way. Okay, our next step with our credit card slot, after we get it sewn, top stitch individually, the three inserts, we're gonna, this is at the bottom, we're gonna take and fold it right sides together because we're gonna do a 1/4 inch stitch at the bottom or in the center. This is gonna end up being your centerpiece. Make sure you got it. See, it should be looking just like. Make sure it looks just like so, guys. See? Right sides together, and we're doing the bottom area. Let me turn this so you guys can see. Oops. So all I'm doing is a 1/4 inch in the center area. And you do want to open up this area and press flat. And I'm doing a wrist strap on this one, particular NCW. I'm going to do a wrist strap on it. So now we're going to open this up and we are going to press the center piece down. And then we're going to put our back piece on it right here. That's the back. Be right back, guys. Just going to press down. Alrighty. So I got this pressed down. going to stand. Okay, so I have this pressed down. The next step is you're going to put your back piece. This is your back piece, and your credit card slot should come together sometimes. And this is working out perfectly. Look at that. So you're going to do a 1/4 inch stitch on both ends. And if you want a pin, you can. If you don't have to. Guys, of all the wallets I've done, this is the first perfect 8 by 8.5. Oh my God, it lined up perfectly. Yep, it sure did. Okay, all I'm doing is stitching a quarter inch on the back of the credit card slot, the back piece, the 8 by 8.5. We are going to press this on both ends. Go ahead and stitch a quarter. All your seam allowance is about a quarter, except for that lining piece I showed you. You want to do 3/8 and then go in a quarter. That's what they recommend. The video I seen that I like, she recommended. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to do a quarter on this end. I'm not going to back up because what we got to do, we're going to do a scant 1/8 on each end. So when we're sewing the NCW together, we won't have to worry about anything coming up or flipping over or whatever. Y'all know when we start sewing, things move in weird ways. Okay. Clip these threads out the way. Okay, now all we're going to do now, we're just going to turn. All I'm doing right now, guys, is just turning. See? Turning and just finger press, because we are going to take this to the ironing board. Just finger press. This came out really neat. I love it. Finger press. I'm going to take this to the ironing board, press it down real good, and then we're going to sew a scant 1/8 on this side and 1/8 of an inch on this side, just to hold it together, okay? Be right back, guys. Put that steam on it, guys. Steam it down. I don't know. I think some people edge stitch the top. I don't worry about all that. I mean, you can if you want to. After a while, if you do edge stitch, it's the edge stitch the top here, right here. You do it now. You'll get used to not doing it. It's not important to edge stitch it if you don't want to. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and stitch, like I said, about a 1/8, and watch out and make sure they don't come up. And that's the purpose of this. You stitch in there. And then after you do that, this is done. This part is done. This is what nestles inside the corner, so you won't even see these stitches. This is just something to hold this in place while you stitch the other part of the NCW. Same thing on this corner. Okay, just be careful. Make sure those credit card slots stay in place. Yeah, I washed my hair yesterday and put it in braids. I'm natural. Natural is just what our hair is made of. And I braided it and then I took it out. My hair is naturally curly. I don't have a blow dryer thanks to my son. I have stuff in storage. I left a 3-bedroom, 2 full baths, fireplace and all that. I left that behind in Tennessee. Well, I got a storage here in Virginia. And I packed my things, my blow dryer and all that. Well, my son got a hold to the box and no telling where he put it in my storage. So I just let my hair air dry. So anyway, after you do your credit card slots section, this is the bag. Here is your inside zipper pockets. That's going to fit right inside. So this is neat. See? So these 2 components of your wallet is ready. Cute, cute. I love it. So this part is ready. The next thing I'm going to do, I'll go ahead, since I went on and prepared the strap for the NCW, I'm going to go ahead and do that. The next 2 things I'll show you, and I'm going to have to do that. I'm probably going to make another video later. Right now, because I need to grab something to eat. Here's the body of here's our body of the NCW and our flap. And I'm going to be putting on a magnetic closure. So, and I'm going to be using a border piece for my flap. So these are the last 2 pieces, and this bag is going to come together. So I think I'm going to finish it, do another little video, just short, on that. But this is the, you know what? No. Yeah, I'm doing it right, what I'm doing. Okay, hold on. Let me put that needle back in. Let me back stitch. I didn't mean to take that out. Okay. It's a lot of different ways you can do this. I'll just go ahead and continue doing it this way. And then I'm going to rip it so you won't see any raw edges. That's what I was thinking about, these raw ends here. But I forgot I'm going to be putting rivets in it. If you guys don't have a rivet press, I recommend Amazon. I bought mine, I think it was like $89.99, and it came way before scheduled time. I guess they figured I needed it. And I really appreciate being a Prime member. I'm an Amazon Prime member, and so I get a lot of my things, even though they give me a date, I get a lot of my items I order off Amazon quick, within a couple of days. One time I got an order that evening after I placed it that morning. And we have a HUD here in Virginia, Chesapeake, Virginia. We can go and pick it up if we need to. If we need our items. I guess every area has a HUD, Amazon HUD. So I top stitch. This is the wristlet strap I'm going to be using for the NCW. So top stitch. Got that ready. So guys, like I said, we're going to do the body part and the flap and the border. That'll be next. I need to take a break. I need to get some lunch. I have not had any lunch, and all I've had this morning was a smoothie. So it's lunchtime for me. I'll be back a little later on with the rest of the tutorial. Meanwhile, don't forget to like and subscribe. So every time I upload a video, you guys will get notification of that video. Like and subscribe. And I thank you. Y'all have a good day. Bye-bye.